Well, howdy there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Project Hospital. It's been a second, right? It's been a quick minute. I do want to say thank you guys for being so, how do I say it? Thank you for being patient during this time because it is a very, very busy time of the year now. Summer usually is, the third quarter of the year is in the gaming universe. So there's a lot of things going on. There's festivals going on. There's game releases going on, and it's a lot of work to keep up with everything. As a small content creator, I have to take advantage of the times where I have to and able to play games that are releasing and things like that. So some series do get pushed to the side from time to time. And really, it all comes down to interest. Also, sometimes series do kind of stop because people lose interest, and it all depends really. That's why I always say at the end of the video, and maybe you want to say do it in the beginning of this video. Hit the like button because there's a small form of communication. Not a lot of people use the comment section nowadays, and that's fine. But the like button is super important so that I know what series to continue and what not. But I will play some Project Hospital with you today. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump back into this. So now where we were at, it's very simple. We were hovering around, well, look, we spent a lot of money, right? Admittedly, we spent a lot of money on internal medicine. But I think it's gonna pay off in dividends. I really do. I do have high hopes for it. Just recap real quick here. What happened yesterday? We spent $67,000 on building, our internal medicine, but we were super profitable, super profitable indeed. Reach fellow level with one of your doctors created. Now I'm not like too worried about that. I would love to do that. But I feel like it's going to get done on its own anyways, eventually. Um, so yeah, once that done, I could really micromanage it, but I really don't want to micromanage it that much. We'll get $300,000 once that's done. That's wonderful to hear, right? And I think as far as loans, we're only $120,000 in the hole. So we're really catching up here. We'll go ahead and fast forward through here, get the nighttime going. We are negative 30 in the hole. We did spend a lot of money. And the next other departments that we could bring in is neurology. I'm really, I don't know if I want to do infectious disease at all. Traumatology is obviously something that we want to do. And pathology is something I would like to do as well. Now, we have not gotten a third level yet. And we are technically able to get a third level if we want to. Now, in the third level, I'm thinking we do traumatology, do some neurology, and maybe a pathology. I don't know. I'm really not sure yet. I still am like trying to figure out and trying to like fill in the rest of here. Like this is still a lot of room. If you see here, this is a lot of room to have for a second room. Like we can't just like start thinking about the third floor, right? But I'm just saying other floors and other departments, it will come sooner or later. We do have this little bit of cutout here in case we need to do anything for our internal medicine here. But I think overall, we're doing well. Now, I would like to also get the ambulances back in. I do believe that. I do believe I want to get the ambulances back in. So here we go. Let's go to Jessica. Oh, never mind. We'll go ahead and just pop that. We already know what she has going on for her. Give her everything that she needs. Some antibiotics, and out the door she goes. Now, Jessica Wright is our, in case people kind of forgot, Jessica Wright is our, let's see if we can control and go right on top of her. She is our doctor that is our created doctor. Now, it doesn't mean she's the best doctor, and we kind of created her, it's okay. It's all right, right? She's a slow learner. Let's just say that. She's a slow learner. She is technically attending. So let's go ahead and talk to this person and say, yep, you've been, oh God, no, don't code blue her. Send her home. There we go. You've been good to go. And we have Jessica right here. Now, I think Jessica Wright is only a nighttime doctor here. So that's all we're going to get from her right here in the beginning of this little giddy up here. This is it. This is all. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, she's going to go ahead and go home. That's going to be it for her. And then let's get off of her for now. And we'll wait for our next shift to come through here. Now, $56,000 in the hole. We're going to hit 8 a.m. here in a sec. This is going to change our entire life. Ready, set, kind of go. It's like 8:30 is when all the people like give us the money and stuff like that. Yo, we got 6,000. Okay, there we go. Bring it in. James Martin, thank you for that. 44,000. Patient with incorrect diagnosis returns. Oh. Very well. Very well. You either have a brucitis or you have some tennis elbow. We'll give you an MRI. And you know what? Keep me up to date there, Robert Miller. I don't think I've ever had an incorrect diagnosis come back. I think that's our first one. Yeah. First one indeed. We have 107 patients looking to come in today. So it's going to be a busy day. We're not in the 90s, thankfully. Thank God, right? I know. Kind of great. We got to kind of go through here and get as much money as we can. Now, internal medicine, I think, has, like, I'm going to keep my eye on internal medicine. Why am I keeping my eye on it? Because hospitalization is technically up and running, right? And so if we get bamboozled here and kind of get overran with internal medicine, I want to make sure we have enough doctor visits and things like that and all that. Anyways, Daniel Harris, get collapsed. So I'm going to keep my eye because this is the only waiting room we have for internal medicine. It's kind of small. We only have 2 doctors' offices running through here. Now, that's why we have these like this open path here so that we can add those offices going forward here if we need to. We've already treated 46 patients today, and it's only 11 a.m. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. Going to cancel that out. Hang on, let me just get rid of my stuff here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just clicking out all my notifications. Okay, so let's see here. How many doctors do we have? You know what? No, we're okay. We're fine. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Yeah, I don't know about infectious diseases. Traumatology might be, I don't know. Neurology is probably going to be the next department unless I get like something up my bum here and I'm like, you know what? Go for traumatology, you idiot. Because traumatology does sound fun and it is one of the newer ones with the DLC and all like that, but I don't know. If anything, we can start getting office visits for these patients and kind of start planning that out. There's this like really, really big thing going on here that now thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know what to do with. I could keep this as a general surgery department area, and this could evolve over time as a general surgery department area and keep it as that. All the beds will kind of just go down this way. And then as far as like neurology and receptionists and neurology and what should we do for this and that and that and this, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know where to put that. I guess somebody could come in and having a receptionist upstairs for a department doesn't seem efficient at all. It could work maybe, I don't know, but it just doesn't feel efficient. It really doesn't. Yeah. There's a little bit of room action over here, but I'm going to keep that for ICU purposes and that. There's the person that needs help. Help them, please. Jesus Christ. Patient collapsing. Yeah. Now, I have talked about putting a receptionist over here. Now, I don't know. Can I actually go any further out this way? Will it let me? So, yeah, we can actually technically go 2 blocks out. So, maybe what I do is I make this, like, colossal of a receptionist area. Maybe. Maybe that's what I do, too. Yeah. Why is everybody collapsing now? Is it because I'm not under the... Like, I'm not controlling the doctors? They're not getting through fast enough? I'm sorry. God's not here. I'm God. Yeah. But look at our money. Our money has definitely climbed back very, very quickly. We're going to be paying off right here in a night shift here in about 30 seconds. Probably less than that. Probably 5 seconds now. There's this little bit of area over here that I'm keeping just in case if I need it for whatever reason. I have this little area too. I don't know. Unless like workspaces do kind of get overran. I have that, for instance. We have 2 places that are critical. Nothing in the internal department, which is good. 2 in the emergency department, which I'm assuming it's going to have to come down to doctors. We have high, workload high, critical, yeah, emergency and another critical. It's all emergency doctors. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Now, how would I be able to kind of go about that? Well, I could get rid of this pharmacy here. Right, and I could put, bam, doctor office. Again, I don't think that's very productive. I think having that is fine. Even though we've made this colossal, like the biggest pharmacy that we have. Yeah, it's not that big, but, you know, the biggest pharmacy that we have now. At least we have it. I could put some emergency doctors off over here in this way. We can go ahead and talk to Jessica Wright real quick. Hang on a sec. Let's help her out. Get that going on. Yeah, okay. Iron deficiency, stool, PCR, sampling. Honestly, do whatever you're going to do, girl. Let me know how it is afterwards. Long wait for examination for stool. Oh, where are you at? Let me see where you're at. Now, it could be a staff problem or it could be a stool examination problem. We'll go with maybe a staff problem. I like to go with that one. Patient died. F, 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 indeed. Let's see here. All of this didn't work unless it's in progress. Yeah, it's still in progress. Never mind. We're still in progress on that. We'll see how that comes along. Sorry, Jessica. You got one of the roughest patients right now. Patient is now collapsing as well. We don't even have the we don't even have the ambulances back yet, and we're already kind of like hurting a little bit. Come on now. Can we hit 107? Now, does one patient denied? Does that mean that's one patient that died? Does that mean, oh, we couldn't serve that person because they died? Maybe. Daily news, it's holiday. A lot of people are leaving the city, so 15% less patients arrive per day. That's going to hurt us. Yeah, it does hurt us. It puts us at 95 patients. That hurts our money. Overall, though, we can kind of take a look at what we got from yesterday. Were we profitable? We were not even profitable. That hurts. Even on a 107 a day patient day, we were not profitable at all. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, very much so interesting. Cool, dude. Am I blaming internal medicine? I don't think so. Patient is collapsing in internal medicine. I might be doing that. I might be I might be blaming it. Now there is a lot of people collapsing, and I think what's happening is maybe people are just waiting too long for certain things. And I gotta really kind of just look into these patients now more. I thought maybe 1 or 2 or 3 patients collapsing would have been nothing, but now I gotta really take a look at them just to make sure that, you know, what is happening. Too much, and really it comes down to right here. Critical in the emergency clinic, critical in the wait times. They can't be waited on, they can't be checked on because it's just too busy here. So we need more of the doctors. I need a little bit more money though. I don't want to take out an additional loan just to get more doctors here. And if anything, if I'm going to bring in more emergency doctors, it's probably going to come off over here. Because this right here, this is just a machine. This isn't really much of a department. This whole orthopedic thing, these are just machines here. It's not really of a really categorized area that we have working here. Let's see where our doctor's at here. Yes, that is what you have. Take that. Call me in the morning. So I'm thinking maybe we move the waiting room, right? We move the waiting room for, what is this? What is it? General surgery department, right? Procedures have finished with a diagnosis. Yes, it should be sent home. Thank you. Maybe we move this waiting room somewhere else. Does it get overwhelmed? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So let's see here. Let's rotate ourselves here for a little bit. I'm thinking about bringing these, because there's only 1, 2, 3 chairs. Put them up against this wall. Take this out. Put some emergency doctor offices over here. And that will be that. And that will maybe hopefully alleviate the pain. And then build out receptionists out this way eventually. Boom, 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 boom. Reception, reception, reception. As we go through, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. But again, I need more money. Now, we did have a lot of patients come in yesterday. So hopefully there might be a lot of patients that are hospitalized. So let's go upstairs. How are we looking up here? Not a lot of people hospitalized in orthopedics. F. No critical workloads. Not a lot of people hospitalized in the cardiology department either. I don't think a lot of people hospitalized just in general. We are now $69,000 in debt. And we do have another patient who is collapsing here. We only have 2 cardiology rooms, right? I think we only have 2. Now, is this an issue where he was waiting too long? Or do you reckon this is an issue where our doctors are not skilled enough? Like Mary Cole, 70% and 28% diagnostics. This was a nighttime visit, right? This was a nighttime visit. So you can't tell me it was that busy, right? I don't know. I'm really not sure there. There's a lot of different things that could be happening there. There is, I will say, a lot of different things, for sure, for sure. All right. Well, it is 8 a.m. People will be leaving. We will be making money off the pharmacy. Um, that's pretty much it. 95 patients today is not going to really do us a lot. But this is where the real problem is right now. This is the real problem. We need to do something about this. And my hands are just tied. They're tied. I want to put in some more doctors for us. We just don't have the money. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give us the money. I'm going to give us 23 to about $60,000 there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully put this in over here. And we're going to alleviate the stress going on over there. Yeah. Now, one thing is certain. Take a look at this. Our orthopedics also has one doctor, right? Also has one doctor. So maybe adding another orthopedics is not a bad thing either. So more doctors, I think, is what's happening here. Let's go into our emergency clinic here. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's go into our general surgery department first, and let's rezone here. We're going to rezone. We're going to go waiting room, and we're going to make this go down this entire line here. And we're going to bump it out. That's going to be the waiting room, right? Okay, so now this, honestly, is just removed. We get rid of that. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. Sorry, remove, right? There we go. We'll get rid of that. And then we're going to hopefully move this stuff over now. Give me items in my hand. There we go. I'm going to move this over here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Move this right here. Grab this. Because it's not so busy with the general surgery department most of the time. We can actually add more seats here. I'm going to do this. This doesn't really need to be facing anything. It's functional no matter where it's at. As long as it's in the zone, it's a functional thing. So we'll put the water right there. We'll put a vending machine right there, and that will be that. Now somebody is, I think, using that ticker right here, so I can't pick it up or anything. I don't think I can. Yeah, somebody is using that ticker, so I can't use it. Right. Let's go ahead and tear down the wall now over here. No, the wall. Sorry. And this is where we're gonna. Oh God, what the heck is this, dude? There we go. And this is where we're going to add more emergency offices, and hopefully that will help us overall. Bad thing here. Bad thing is, it's very simple. Is that it's going to cost us more money. It's going to cost us more money indeed, because hiring more people, right? So let's slide that bad boy right there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and wait for whoever's using that to move on. Thank you. Thank you for moving on. And I will take this, and I will put that right there. Okay. I'm going to come back here, grab the smallest, cheapest offices that I can, just to make sure that they are doable or workable. They are. Okay, great. Now, one thing I would like to do in here is add a chart board. Yes, let's put chart boards. Great job. And then, if we wanted to, we could even make our own little tiny little waiting room over here. This will be like our third waiting room. Just add that right here. Add that right there. Actually, you know what? Come even down. Come down. Add that right there. Little bit of easy waiting room access.
Hey,
right.
subscribe.
Jesus Christ, that scared the hell out of me, Malcolm. God damn. Thank you for subscribing, though. Holy hell. Modern bench? What the heck is modern bench? How come I've never seen modern bench? Okay, we'll put this. No. I don't want that color. I want that color. No, I want this color. Put that color. Put that bench. Put one over here. And then they will be able to sit and do their thing. I'll do this. Put that thing right there. Put that thing right back where it came from, or so help me. And then slap that thing right there. And then we'll put, like, yeah, just a regular vending machine. Different color, please. Maybe a red one. No, let's do a black one. That looks pretty cool. We'll do a black one right there. And then a water jug right there. And it's technically a little bit of a waiting room for the emergency room. Or emergency clinic. So that's good. I'm somewhat happy with that. And hopefully this is going to relieve a lot of stress on our emergency clinics. Now, one thing I would love to do as well is I would love to switch on over to orthopedics. And I would like to have orthopedics have more. Just one doctor. One backup doctor. That's all I'm asking for here. Will I be able to do that with this little corridor? Now, at face value, no. But I can make it my own janky kind of thing. It's going to look kind of weird, but it'll do the job. And that's what I want it to do. I want it to do the job. So let's go over to orthopedic. Let's zone out a orthopedic office. That needs to be a 4x4 at least. So if we went that way with it, it would work. Tiny, tiny little office. We have like head chief orthopedic doctor. And then we have like this person right here who is like Robin. We have Batman and Robin going on here. And then we will do just a standard white door. And then we will fill it in with what needs to be filled in. Hopefully I can throw all this stuff in with no problem. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see though. There we go. Biohazard. We'll just stick that, I guess, right there. Oh God, this is gonna be a little bit. This is gonna take a little bit of concentration. Yeah. Office desk. Place that right there. Office chair. We'll give them a bad and bougie one. Chartboard. Absolutely. A sink. Sure, I guess. No. Not yet. PC. Yeah. Lab sink. I think that might be better than just a regular sink. Equipment cabinet. Maybe step that right here. Oh God, I hope this all works. We're gonna need actual equipment tables. God, this is getting tight, dude. I think that's doable. I think. Does it work there? I guess it does. EMG. How does that work? I guess we could put that right here. Or is that? Or no? EMG needs to be attached to another object. Ah, can I rotate this? There we go. And then EMG maybe? No? Uh-oh. Let me check this in here. It looks like it's attached to the green table. So do I need to get the green table? Or I guess that square table? Will that work for the EMG? Yeah. Okay. EMG. CRP scan. We put that right there. It works. Now what's wrong here? What's wrong here? Oh God. This is so bad. Okay, let's put the bio right there maybe. Bring this over here possibly. Give us a little bit more room off over here. I'm trying my hardest. That's the thing. Is that I am trying my hardest to make sure that it all works. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. I'm going to need at least a little bit more room. Like a little room, a little layer here. And then we will just expand this out. Yeah. Just expand it out. There we go. Check that out now. Now, I don't know if this thing needs to be close to the bed. No, it doesn't need to be close to the bed. It just needs to have a chair, right? A chair and a chair. Is that what it needs? Okay, move the chartboard. Move it over here. And then add a chair, right? So that's a, yeah, that's a functional thing there. Just like this. Okay, good. Good. A printer. God damn it. Okay, right. Put a printer on this table. You think I give a damn? There you go. So that might have worked if we would have like did a little bit of more of weirdness, but hey, this is working. This is good. Let's put in like some new tile, please. Let's put in some new tile. Right. Tile, give me my floor. I'm going to make this just white medium squares. And I'm going to kind of match that over there too. Okay, there we go. How are we looking money-wise? $8,000. Good God almighty. So there's technically a corridor through here. There is. There's technically a corridor through here, and I'm not too mad about that. We can expand this out if we wanted to. Not through there, though. Give me the white one. Just a white one. There we go. Okay. Right, so $8,000 left in the hole here. That is an additional orthopedic waiting room. Now, we can even expand this out a bit, too, if we really, really wanted to, which we should, just to make sure that we have enough room for everybody. Let's go ahead and expand that out just a little bit, yeah? We'll do that. We'll add white walls to it, too. Yeah. Okay. Now, the flooring, I'll get to it here in a sec, but my God. This is all like, yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're like, geez, Lou. Okay, let's go here. We'll go green. Add some more over here. Add some more over here. Add some more right here. Right there. And now our orthopedic area, our waiting room, everything in between, it's a lot much more bigger. I'm going to go ahead and add this all in green. And then this line here will also, oh God, will also come through to the edge. And that's all we'll do. And you know what? Make this white. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Nice. So now we just need to hire an orthopedic. Day and night. Both I would rather have. This is an incredible doctor here. Incredible doctor indeed. Hard worker. One bad trait. I'm not spending money, I don't think, to reveal your hidden perk. I will hire you, Sarah Martin. And then the next for the nighttime, let's go ahead and get... Ooh, baby. I love this. Diagnostic Genius. Nancy Wright. I will do that for the nighttime if we're going to use the perk here. Ooh, Diagnostic Genius. Resistance. Practical Diagnosis. 20% bonus experience to diagnose skill after successful diagnosis. Love that. And is also a good boss. Carol is also a good boss. I love this. Nancy Wright. You're a good boss. Nancy Barkley. I can't remember if you are a good boss or not. I see. Are you a good boss? You're not a good boss. Not that you're bad. I'm just saying, like, you just don't have that trait. So, in that case, Chief of Doctor is now Nancy Wright. Everybody be in a good mood now. So there we go. That works out. More people will be able to get into the orthopedics here. That's good for all of us. Patient is collapsing in the emergency room, that just happened literally right there, right in our new section there. And we are trying to fix that as fast as we can. We are. We just haven't hired any doctors over here yet. All right, so let's get the doctors in here. Right. Nancy Martin. 3 hidden perks. What are those? You're comforting. You're a practical diagnostics. And you're a fast learner. Get effing hired. Nighttime doctor. No, let's go for another daytime doctor. Daytime doctor. We have a practical diagnosis. People person who is also a good boss as well. We have Mark Clark, who has advanced diagnosis, but we don't know his hidden perks. We could spend another 1,000 to review his hidden perks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to nighttime. I'm going to hire possibly Richard Moore. Richard Moore is actually god-awful. Richard Moore is... You know what? Hang on a sec. Richard Moore. Wait, do we have nighttime emergency? We don't have a full nighttime staff here, so I'm not even going to hire a nighttime staff for over here. If I need nighttime staff, I'll go ahead and hire this, but nighttime is on a low workload, so never mind. F that. Daytime, though. I will spend the extra 1,000 to see what's going on here. Practical diagnosis, hard worker, and comforting. Mark Clark, get hired as well. These are reinforcements back. This is literally backup. We're calling in backup. This is our backup coming in now. We are going to see how this helps us going forward here. There you go. This should help out our critical workload 100%. This person is dying next to everybody, but this really should help out. Having the best of the best over here, I say best of the best that we could really get, that's very important. Now, this hopefully will turn down the critical workload that we have in the emergency room, which hopefully will then in return turn down the collapses per day as well. Patient is collapsing. Thank you. That's in cardiology, though. That's a cardiology thing. And I might need to bring in another oh my effing god. A lot of people in the x-rays. Radiology wasn't at a critical workload, though. Cardiology has a long waiting room, and not a lot of people are in it. So that kind of tells me that I don't need to add another cardiology office. I could be wrong about that, you know, theory there, but that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. Now, we are making money here, technically. We definitely are. But we are definitely expanding. We are definitely expanding on our orthopedics and our emergency clinics. That's what we're doing here. Now, we're going to get hit very hard, money-wise. But I'm hoping that we can bounce back. So let's go and check on this patient here that's collapsed. This patient literally collapsed at the receptionist. Now, why? I don't know the theory here. I don't know why a patient would collapse immediately at the receptionist's desk. I don't. I don't. I don't know that. Nonetheless, she will be taken care of regardless of her situation. But I feel like she walked through the door, she talked with this receptionist, and the receptionist was like, "Oh yeah, you'll be at..." Bam, she passed out. So this treatment cannot be fully interesting. Cannot be fully treated for thoracitis. Why is that? Make it quickly work before this patient leaves. Let's see. Let's see. Daniel Miller, what do you need, my man? Hospitalization required for this treatment is not available. Check for beds. Oh, right. Okay. Daniel Miller, do we have just like too many do we not have enough beds for you upstairs? Daniel, are you like an... Just go to regular hospitalization, maybe? Actually, this might be bad. Yeah. Yeah, he might not need that. He might need an actual HDU. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Daniel. I feel you. I got you, buddy. I got you. Don't worry about it, Daniel. You'll be in good arms here in a sec. So let's go to pre-build here. Let's build out another HDU for internal medicine. Yeah, we'll get that rolling here. High dependency unit. Thank you so much. Please and thank you. Rotate that. And you know what? We were already in the process of already trying to finish off this hallway anyways. So let's just do it. There we go. HDUs down the hall. There you go. Daniel Miller, please be sent up to the HDU, please. Thank you very much. You have a serious case. I don't know how to pronounce it, but just reading your symptoms and everything, I'm going to take you as a serious patient. So there you go. He's in the bed. Very good. He will be checked on. Hopefully, I mean, the only thing with our internal nurses here is I don't feel like there's a lot, right? I don't remember there being a lot. So hopefully they don't get like too overran here. Let's see here. Where's the department at? Exactly. I hope this place doesn't get overran as they're sitting here with like 2 doctors. 1 doctor during the day, 1 doctor during the night. 2 nurses all together. I hate to add to my expenses right now. But I also hate for these people to be left out. I'll keep my eye up here. Patient is collapsing in the general department now. Interesting. Interesting. Now, why would she collapse here? It seems like there's a lot of collapsing in this vicinity here. There could have been she could have been waiting for a while, maybe. I see. No, there's a couple doctors here. I mean, I don't know. No, the waiting room's right here. Yeah, we're fine with I thought for a second, I was like, oh my god, did we not make the waiting room for this place again? Oh my god, no, we're good, we're good. We made the waiting room. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I mean, hopefully that just works out overall, right? I don't know. That's all I can really hope for. Now, there's going to be a few things I'm going to be adding right here. This is a lot of area. This is a lot of empty area to have. I feel like I could do something with this empty area as far as, like, more receptionists go. Yeah. I don't know. Like, the receptionist game here. Look at this. I'm trying to see, like, if it's worthwhile. You know, I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't see these people doing much. Critical rooms. 3 workload critical rooms. Okay, let's take a look at that, please. Let's take a look at that. Okay. We want to go to nothing in the internal. Emergency. 2 criticals. 2 criticals in this. Anywhere else? Pharmacy. Maybe. Let's pull up administrative. Anything critical. This is critical. Workload here in the big pharmacy is critical during the day. That says a lot. Right. So, okay. Let's see what we can get here. I don't want to hire an alcoholic because they always like show up late. 16, I guess. Barbara, comforting person. Yeah, we'll do that. Daytime. There's a daytime person now. Let's add an additional daytime. Pharmacy 6. Actually, let's not do that. Let's wait for those candidates to kind of refresh. Let's add just one more person. So that's our administrative being critical right there. That's kind of scary, to be honest. Now over here, this workload is actually pretty high during the day. So maybe I could hire another, what is this, a biochemist? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to go on a big hiring spree. We know emergency is very, very critical. So this is medium. Coming back down here. Any more high, critical, critical? Yeah, critical and critical. Yeah, this just needs to kind of be caught up a little bit. Maybe we even need to add a little bit more emergency rooms. And if so, I will do it. I'm trying to find the happy medium here. I mean, to be fair, there is a lot of patients coming in every single day now. Like hundreds of patients coming in. You know, it's not something to like glance over. You definitely need to take it serious, for sure. Department can't diagnose a patient. Department doesn't seem to be able to run any more tests. Try selecting a different one from the list of possible diagnosis. Let's see here. What's your problem? Whoa. Where are you at? One hidden symptom? You have one thing, which is a weight loss. You have one thing as a weight loss, and then you have like other hidden symptoms. You have 4 pages of possible whatever the heck could be. Give them a USG and an ECG and call me in the morning, I guess. See what happens. I don't know. That's a little strange. It's a little strange indeed. Do something strange for a little change. You know what I mean? Trying to keep my eye on these receptionists, though. I just feel like they, like, I feel like they don't help me. But I could be wrong. I could not be seeing it. But for some reason, every time I take a look at receptionists, they're just doing nothing. Okay, we have our person back here into our situation. There we go. Very good. There. And then what do you need for that? Antibiotics? There you go. Antibiotics. When this player does when this doctor does level up, who knows when that will be. She'll figure it out on her own time. Procedure's finished. Send her home. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jessica right here. Should we, like, if we can, dismiss? No, please don't. No. We could shift her to daytime? Now, she's a night owl, right? And a good boss. Why did I make her a good boss? We could just make another doctor. Because she's just terrible. She is. Long wait for treatment. Bed required for treatment. Abdominal surgery is occupied or your staff has been busy for a long time. Let's take a look at you, Judy. Where are you at? You are actually in bed. So I think this might be a... This might be... You're in bed. So wait a sec. Hang on. What are you actually bitching about? Are you bitching about not being able to go to surgery? Because if so, we have a lot of surgery open and ready to go. What are you actually waiting for? Treatment. It might be just a staff shortage thing. Yeah, this might be a staff thing. Kind of keeping my eye on her, too. This person really is taking a look. There you go. Treat this person. There you go. Waiting for surgical team. So I guess she's just waiting for surgery now. Yeah. Okay. All right. We just switched over to midnight. That's why it's kind of like weird. So numbers are back up to normal. That's wonderful. 115 patients coming in today. Yeah, that's also wonderful. Patient is also collapsing in the general surgery department. Same area, dude. Same area, indeed. Trying my best. Patient is being transported to another hospital. Okay. I guess what we did for him didn't work out. All right. Trying my best, dude. I am. I'm trying my best to try to make sure that people can be checked out and soon and fast and all that and the above. Now, this person over here is waiting right here. But why? Long wait for an examination. Let's see where you're at. Okay, Mark Lopez. Okay, temperature measurement. I get it. I get it. I understand it. Right. Okay. So nurses and doctors in the internal medicine, let's use it. Let's need it. Let's get it, right? It needs to be more. It's a big department, and the fact that there's like 5 people working it, I get it. Let's hire a nighttime person here. Nighttime nurse. We would like somebody who is not slow, who is not an early bird. Maybe a resistance of patient care and fresh parent, possibly. You know what? That's going to be perfect. Linda Young, you're not the best, but you will do. Daytime, let's also add a daytime person here. Now, early bird would be good. Long commute sucks, and actually slow sucks. But your special, yeah, you know what? I don't buy it. Sorry. Let's add 1 doctor shift, 1 full doctor shift, couple doctors here for internal medicine, just to kind of ease out the pain. Let's see here. Whoa. We don't even have a chief doctor here, so this might be our person to go to. Susan Allen. I'm sorry for the dogs. Let's go Susan Allen. Chief doctor. Nighttime. Night owl. Perfect. You're not good, but you'll get good. There you go. Let's see here. Just get this guy's temperature checked, please. That's all he needs. If anything, he just needs his temperature checked. For the love of God. All right, take a look at what happened yesterday. Yesterday was a rough one. Now, I do believe this number is inflated a little bit because of the loan we possibly took from that. So I do see a little inflation there from our own selves. 115 patients coming out today. We already denied 1. Jesus Christ. Oh, the guy that had the hard time, ECG and all that. Regardless, I mean, I don't know. Money situation seems okay, actually, right now. To look at it. Yeah. The money situation seems to be a-okay. All right, let's take a look here. Oh my God. Okay, right. You could have anything. You could have this, that, and this, and this, and that. We'll go chest and physical examination on you, and we'll do a temperature check with a little bit of oral captivity there, and we'll see where you're at. Let's see where this person, hello. Clinic patient is about to leave. Why? Hasn't been seen by a doctor for a very long time. Does she not realize that there's doctors everywhere in this place? Now, are you waiting there because there's these emergency rooms here that are waiting for You know what? If I have to hire a nighttime doctor over here just so you don't leave, no. That's ridiculous. I will assign you to a doctor. Yeah. Why Sarah Taylor is so bad? 0%. It's like, go to James. Like, can I just assign you to James? Like, will you go to James? 10 hidden symptoms? Jesus Christ. Like, just go to James. James is right here. He's just chilling, man. Yeah, there you go. Are you with James? Dana Wilson. Yeah. You're with James, I think, right? That was the same person? Yeah, that was the same person. Okay, good. She figured it out. Glad. God, dude, this game sometimes it's like the micromanaging is like, what the F is wrong with you? Okay. Simple chronic bronchitis. It could be that. Could be that. Could be that. Could be any of that. I don't know where to really go for here when it comes to when it comes to this kind of stuff. Uh, let's send it with a speech listening. Just to see if she's like tired of some sort. I mean, I guess that wouldn't really matter, huh? Not in this situation. A thorax examination based tapping on the thorax to identify areas with less air. Let's do that. See what happens. Nada. Let's do a CRP. Nada. Honestly, don't even know what a CRP does. CBC sampling, blood count, PCR sampling, probably a couple of samplings. The thing about the internal medicine I'm starting to realize is that some of these people that come in and they don't know what's wrong with them, they got to get these samples done for the internal medicine diseases or, you know, illnesses. And the sampling takes a while. And that really backlogs the emergency room sometimes. I have a feeling that's what's happening there. That's why we're kind of playing catch up with everything. All right, so nighttime is about to get paid, baby. Wait for it. There it is. $54,000 in the hole. Here we go. I'm not giving up. You think I'm giving? I'm not giving up. I won't give up. Not right now. Things are going too chaotic for me to give up. Jessica Rodriguez is literally on the ground. Okay. Sure. She's on the ground. So be it. I don't know what to say. So be it. Pharmacy is too small. Actually, kiss my ass. Look how many, like, stormtroopers we have on the computers here. Pharmacy too small. Come downstairs, dude. Come in this pharmacy. Pharmacy too small. Look at our money, though. Very good on the money. Now, if we go back to yesterday, we were $43,000 in the hole, and I think that had to do with inflation because of what we did with the whole loan. But, yeah, like, look at our pharmacy here. It's fine. It's really fine. One thing that I'm very surprised about that hasn't happened is the fact that we haven't really had any issues when it comes to, like, biochemistry, right? Doesn't seem like we've had very long wait times for biochemists. Or anything critical, at least. For maybe they've had high workloads. I mean, I give it that. But at the same time, no urgent biochemist issues, if that makes any sense. All right, so this is going to be the first full day of our new emergency doctors rolling through, getting done, hopefully giving them or relieving pressure off of these emergency doctors over here, emergency clinic doctors. That's the whole idea. Getting people in faster, getting people in at a bigger volume so that people can figure out what the hell's wrong with them so that they're not laying down on my floor every single second. That's the whole idea here. Thank you for leveling up there, Christopher. All right, very good. And the money just pours in right now. Okay, patient is collapsing. In internal medicine, too. And you already know what she has. She has pneumonia. Right, so... yeah. Give her everything that she possibly needs on this earth, and then also give her HDU. And then we know what she has. Now, one thing that is actually a little bit confusing here is, why is she right there? Is it because she was diagnosed? Because she was diagnosed for being in the emergency room, and they're like, oh yeah, you have pneumonia, and then I'm sending you to the internal department. And she, on her way walking to the internal department, she just collapsed? Is that what that is? Is that what just happened there? Because why would she be over here anyways? I think that's what happened. I have a sneaky suspicion that's what happened. She's 20 years old. She's 20 years old, who's an accountant that had pneumonia. Jesus Christ. Terrible. Pneumonia, baby, pneumonia. This right here, ICU, trauma centers, all this, it's not being overran. It's getting it done, I guess. I talked about how I wanted to get an ambulance in today, but look, that's just a pipe dream now. Even if I did get an ambulance in, I probably would be like my ass would be probably kicked all up and down this hospital. Let's be real here. Lounge is full. What? The lounge at the general surgery department is full and the patient can't receive their visitor? Try to add more chairs? Are you actually kidding me? You're complaining about a lounge? I don't even know where the lounge is for general surgery department. Where is that? Right here? This is it? This is the lounge? This is full? This looks full to you, sir? Sir? I'm going to call your bullshit here in a sec. Let's get rid of a potted plant then. Something we don't probably need. And let's place that son of a gun right there. There you go. Are you happy? Now you can visit your visitor. That is green. I hate that it's green. Hang on. Can I switch that color real quick? There you go. There. Can you visit your visitor now? General Surgery Department asking for visitors. How dare thee? How dare thee indeed? Never again. Lounge is full. I got bigger problems, dude. Lounge is full. Sorry, the Virgin Airline lounge is full. Can't get my 2 glasses of champagne before my flight, where I'm going to sit in first class. Long wait for a bed? I can understand that. Regular hospitalization. Now, wait a sec. Is it because we don't have any regular hospitalizations already for him? We might not have any available for him. Now, one thing about internal medicine is that I feel like it's going to be something where it's going to take a lot of time for these patients. This is actually kind of worrisome. Actually, no. Let me see. Can I actually throw you into the HDU? Is that all right? Yeah, let's throw you into the HDU. Give you a bunch of stuff. That's fine. Do that instead. I'm happy with that. Patient can't be fully treated. She needs a blood transfusion. Why can't she have a blood transfusion? We'll put her in a hospital bed. HDU. There you go. Have your blood transfusion right there, sweetheart, right? No? Yeah. There you go. Cool. You're good. What's wrong with you, actually? Your anemia? Okay. Very well. It's good to meet you, though. Okay, let's get hit hard again, ladies and gentlemen. Patient is collapsing. Actually, suck it. Because I'm about to turn over the clock to 2000 to get hit with some big bills here. How many patients did we have today? 107. Here it comes. $6,000 in the hole. 5 workload criticals. Damn. Radiology was hit hard today. That might be why we were getting a lot of cardiac collapses. Possibly. Possibly indeed. That kind of grinds my gears. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this. Workload high, high. Not critical, though. Low, low, low. Let's go upstairs. Low, medium, low. Critical. Heart. Do I dare need to add another one? Huh? Do I dare need to add another cardiography unit? I mean, I can't afford it right now. But if I need to, I will. I'll just add one. No big deal. There was a time and place where we were like cardiology, cardiology, cardiology. But cardiology has definitely smacked me a new one. Right? If I could go back in time and change the layout of this hospital, you damn right know I would. You damn right know I would. We're going to see what we're at here. Let's see how we did actually today. I feel like today was a profitable day. Right? Day 85. Will it be profitable or not? I'm hoping it will. Uh-oh. Procedure has finished? Wait, oh. Heart failure. Diet modification. Okay. Heart failure, diet modification. Sorry, there's nothing else I can do for you. Have a good day. Okay, waiting for the 2400 to hit me. Oh, I don't know. Nothing. What else? Yeah. Procedures have finished for the diagnosed patient. Yeah. So they're good, right? This is good to go. She's good to go, yeah? She can go? Go home? Go home? What do you mean untreated? No. We're treating her. We're treating her right now, yeah? Yeah, we're treating her. She's being treated, right? I see her. She's right there. She's not being treated? We know what she has. Send her off to the cardiology. Have them deal with her. John, jump on that, please. Actually, John. Yeah, jump on that, John. Send her off. There she goes. She's going to wait there for John. John's going to say, come on in. John says, hi, how are you? John prints her out a receipt saying this will be $22.50 at your local Costco. And then she pays $1,000. That's simple. That's simple. We are now at midnight. It's now day 86. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. How did we do yesterday? $16,000 in profit. All right. I'm feeling well about that. Very well. And that's going to do it today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Project Hospital. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, if you want to see more, please make sure to hit that like button. It tells me you want to see more. I will see you guys in the next one, whatever that may be. And do as always, take care.